Welcome to Because Liberty. I'm your host, Curtis Hart. Today we're going to be watching a video by one of my editors, Jeremy Sahlgreen. Jeremy is one of the most epically hardcore libertarian anarcho-capitalists I have ever had the pleasure of meeting. He lives pretty much all the way off the grid out in the mountains in Colorado. And this is Anarchy, according to Jeremy. Enjoy.
Is it dark enough for you? Yeah, I'm losing light here. I live off-grid in the mountains, and I've been hearing a lot of shit, a lot of bullshit from people lately who have absolutely no idea what anarchy is. They want to kick it out of the LP. They think it's a bad brand. And it's a fat sack of bullshit. I'm going to take you on a little tour of what anarchy is. It's going to be a little dark because that's anarchy. Woo. Fortunately, anarchy is also stocking up on a whole bunch of rechargeable batteries. See, we got that right there. Anarchy's having your bed in the living room so you can be closer to this wood-burning stove in winter so you don't freeze to death. Anarchy's, oh fuck, I'm running low on wood. I have to go chop that myself. That sucks. It's not fun to wake up to. No coffee and you gotta go chop some fucking wood. Here's another fun one. There's anarchy. It's boiling all your own water. You gotta wash dishes. You want to clean clothes. You want to take a shower. You want to mop the fucking floors. You're gonna be boiling all your own water. Hey, not even close yet. Helps to have a badass stove. Get a Sphere. You can't beat those bitches. Anarchy's completely switching your diet up. Look. That's what I eat. It's a lot of beans, eggs, rice, some bread when I'm lucky. Meat spoils. Meat goes bad quick. Yeah, I got Subway today. Today was a good day. I was lucky. Get some Velveeta. A lot of canned bullshit. Some Kipper snacks. Fucking Spam peanut butter. I mean, that's what you're going to be eating. A lot of coffee. You can still make coffee, but you don't have electricity. So you basically use this method to make coffee. You put a fucking reusable filter over your cup. Of course, you boil your water. And then you got your coffee right here. Here's another good one. This is anarchy. Fucking waiting on my water to get done boiling so I can wash dishes. It's past dark already, of course. It's what anarchy will do to you. No utilities. You're on your own for that. Got a hot water tank. Runs off propane. Anarchy is realizing that propane's fucking way expensive. And you're going to be spending, $1,000 every month and a half or so. It's not feasible, so I took it out. Anarchy's your propane stove giving out halfway in winter because the fucking pilot light won't stay on. And so your family's freezing to death and you have to hike mountains over to find somebody else's salvage bullshit. That's why I installed this thing right here. There's some good anarchy for you. Yeah, I know that's not legit. I'm a roofer. I should shoot it out through the roof. Fucking. There's a little dose of anarchy for you. What it's really like. Here's where I normally keep my wood. Lucky me. I get to go chop a forest of wood so I can survive in the winter. Here's another piece of anarchy. See all these materials and shit? You gotta stock up all your own materials and keep them on hand in case something goes wrong. Because no one's gonna come out here to help you. There's no safety nets out here. That's anarchy. So, for those of you who think that anarchists are violent, you know, we run off chaos, you're dumb. We don't have time for that. We're surviving. Here's my shower. Anarchy is making your own shower because the water doesn't pump anymore, or it freezes in your pipes mid-winter. Fucking. Here's another thing. There's a 5-gallon jug next to my toilet. Anarchy's learning that you're gonna have to carry your own water to take a shit. Fortunately, I got a neighbor who I can use their water. They're never there. Use their electricity too, because they actually have solar. Anarchy is really realizing that when you move off grid, shit is expensive. Everything's expensive. Propane's definitely not feasible. Costs about as much to set up your solar for as much as it fills up the fucking tank, as far as your propane goes. I'm gonna go check on my water real quick here. Yep. Instant coffee and white gas. That'll save your ass out here too. Water supply. That's just in case I get snowed in, or I'm just kind of a just in case sort of guy. That's how you gotta learn to be out here. Let's see. I guess I'll set this up because I want to talk about something else. Is that going to show me? That works. Bright enough. I'm going to just switch over here. Yeah, Anarchy's having a whole bunch of fucking Harbor Freight lights with rechargeable batteries, so you actually can see at night. I wanted to talk about something else. I was talking earlier. There's going to be less horses in this video, so it might not be as interesting. But there's a big movement in the. Oh, God damn it! I need my coffee. Give me a second. Anyway, I got my coffee. I'm happy. So there's a lot of bullshit going around, and a lot of it's on the New Libertarian. I know you guys are hiding there, so I figured I'd post this video to that group. There's a big push to eliminate anarchy from the LP, to boot all the anarchists out, and I just wanted to show you what real anarchy is, like how we live. Like, this is how I survive. It's not glamorous. I'm poor. It's a hard life, and I enjoy it. It took some adapting. Took a lot of adapting, but it's not chaos. It's not disorder. You pull some shit like that, and you don't have your ducks in a row out here, you're dead. That's all there is to it. It's nice right now, but I live on the north face of a mountain, and come wintertime, you can get snowed in for a couple weeks if you're not prepared for it. I mean, I got a road 3 miles, something like that. But there's a road over there. I suppose I could always walk to. The neighbors aren't here in winter. No one's crazy enough, aside from me, to live up here in winter. Live in the Rockies in Colorado. Piece of shit's always going out. Don't smoke, it's bad for you. But Anarchy is rolling your own smokes, so you don't have to fucking pay ridiculous prices. Anyway, there's a difference between when you want to kick out all the anarchists and you're going to piss people off. There's a difference between practical anarchy and utopian anarchy. And anarchists need a reality check too. It's time to wake up. Utopian anarchy is it's unfeasible. It's no masters, no slaves. It's not going to happen. Society is wholly dependent on their safety nets, their welfare programs, their Social Security, Medicaid, even the military. These people aren't going to let go of these things, and so that form of anarchy is utopian, yes, and it's not. It's never going to be feasible to the American people. They're not going to embrace it. They're going to call you crazy, and that's all there is to that. Hold on. Well, water's done. It's dark. I can finally wash dishes. There's a little dose of anarchy for you. But anyway, so yeah, utopian anarchy, and I can see that. I can see where you think that's ridiculous, because frankly, it is. Now, practical anarchy, I consider myself a practical anarchist. Practical anarchy is realizing that society isn't going to get rid of its safety nets. Realizing that the state of the American mindset right now is just they're wholly independent. They're not going to embrace their individual liberties. They're not going to live like this. There's no way. It's hard. It's a complete change from living in everyday society. Practical anarchy is basically what libertarianism is. It's a lot of people want to kick out. I'll just put this out. Talking too much. People want to kick out anarchists from the LP, and I'll start off by saying there are no right or left libertarians. There are only libertarians with biases that you've held on to since the Republicans or Democrats or wherever the fuck you came from. The right and left spectrum is non-existent. It's you took from here and there, and you looked at the ideals and you said, fuck that, because the libertarian ideals were founded in anarchy by anarchists who wanted a party that represented them. Anarchy doesn't necessarily mean no rulers if you're a practical anarchist and you understand how things work. The whole of the libertarian ideals revolve around a centrist philosophy. There are only centrist libertarians and then libertarians with biases. That's all there is. And centrist libertarians are anarchists who have become political. They're anarchists with hope. That's how I describe it. It's anarchy with hope. That's all there is to it. It's having hope that you can change the system from the inside too, without firebombing the whole fucking thing and calling it good. It's not chaos if you're a practical anarchist. Um, but when you say shit like we need to kick out all these anarchists, you're lumping everyone into a utopian anarchist point of view, and that's not. You're real anarchists that are with the LP. That's not who we are. I mean, anarchy is just my lifestyle. That's how I live. I I follow libertarianism and I support the party most of the time when I feel like they represent anarchists. But if you take that away, you're going to lose your core group. All your centrists, the people that came from anarchy, are going to walk away and they're not going to give one fuck because that's where they came from. They're only here to help. They're only here because you share an agenda with them. So if you want to take a big old shit on anarchists and you just lump everyone into one category, um, the heart of your party is going to walk away. The reason that your ideals were created is going to up and walk away. Anarchy is your root. You might not realize that because you came from somewhere else and you're trying to change this shit. Knock it off. Just knock it off right now. I'm so tired of hearing people bitch at anarchists. We're not the problem. You are. You showed up here with your biases. We were the centrists. The heart. That's what libertarianism formed around. So just knock it off with the kick out the anarchist crap. That's all it is. It's bullshit. That's all I gotta say. Have a good night.